I would like to hand in my formal apology for this video taking so long. I accidentally fell back into my Animal Crossing era, but don't you worry, Pokemon lovers. I am here today as kind of a continuation of the last couple of Pokemon videos that I made, all about the fashion, all the items, all the swatches, all the different colors and accessories that you can find in Pokemon ZA. And I finally got to the part of the story where we can also explore the boutique. So of course, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. Now this is actually part of the story. It is the main quest number 26. So pretty far into the story. Definitely past the midway point, I feel. Obviously, I still haven't finished the story, but we got an invitation from the SBC. You received an invitation from Jacintha, the head of Lumio's Society of Battle Connoisseurs, otherwise known as SBC. What in the world might await you there? But to actually go in front of these people who are extremely fancy, we need to head to the ultra exclusive Boutique Couture, which is actually on this main street over here. It's just down the road from the Stone Emporium. It's also part of the Promenade Devant, a broad avenue lined with many reputable boutiques offering unique items of styles. So obviously in my last couple of videos, we have explored this street, but I actually wasn't able to go into the boutique itself. Now, I am assuming that potentially the story applied to this and we might need to do something to even be able to access this. Here we are, Boutique Couture. What they sell here would certainly suit a Society of Battle Connoisseurs affair, but they'll have price tags to match, and they don't sell to just anybody. Well, I'm pleased to hear you admire the pieces I've designed. Who are you? No, the best way to greet someone. Asami. My name is Asami. I'm a fashion designer. Do you know what I've always thought? People are free to pick out whatever clothes they wish to wear, but wouldn't it be grand if clothes were free to pick out the person who wears them? Though I doubt such musings would be well received by any customer or boutique. Actually, I wonder if you might do me a favor. Help me fulfill my dream of picking out people worthy of wearing my designs. Do this and the outfits of yours free of charge, and to prove yourself worthy, you must have a Pokemon battle with me. Okay, bring it. There's one extra condition. You must secure your victory with a mega evolved Pokemon. That is the sort of trendy avant-garde Pokemon battle I wish to see. This is such a pain. It's fine. Do you know how many battles I've done by this point? Firmly agreed. But we came here with a mission. We've got to find good clothes. Time for you to shine. I love how they just drag me in to every single one of their plots and plans. I never get a say. Probably I shouldn't send out my Feraligatr, but this is fine. Let's, oh god. I just did something that doesn't even have an effect on this Pokemon. Oh god, she is beating my butt. Get out here. Charizard, I need you. Oh, is that her only Pokemon? I thought she had more than one Pokemon. I didn't Mega Evolve. I wanted to witness a Mega Evolved Pokemon strike winning blow. I'm sorry, that was actually my bad. I didn't realize that someone of your stature would only have one Pokemon. I love the Charizard. I think I've got X. I've never actually played X and Y, so I've never seen like a Mega Evolved Charizard in the flesh, and they just look so sick. Oh, we received an assortment of couture clothing. Would you like to try on your new outfit? Sure, I'll get changed now. No, why? Why do rich people literally have the worst taste? Like, actually though. That's vile. My pieces look absolutely marvelous on you. I do not agree. Tawny's like, no thank you. I do not want to get dressed in any of that. Oh, that belonged to her mum before she passed? Oh, bless her. Lately, everyone's been talking about this mystery designer named Naveen. Yes, come on, Naveen. I suppose I'll head back and dive into some commission work. You'll have to fill me in later about the fashion styles. Dude, do some, like, collaboration. I beg. Fight your corner. You got this. do some introductions, make some connections. So now we can actually just go into the boutique, and this is what they have to offer. So first up, we have a blazer and shirt set. Now it does stick out a little bit, obviously at the back, to kind of cover your pouch. It also has these weird kind of too short sleeves, and also a little like tie pin to hold your tie together. We got the beige and the black, we got the black and the grayish, the kind of houndstooth like check situation in tan. Then we have the gray version, the red version. Onto the blazer and blouse set. So this is actually the one that I was wearing, with this like little ruffle around the neck. Again, very weird 3/4 length sleeves to go with it. Prices actually aren't that bad. I feel like these definitely aren't the highest prices that we have seen. We have the chino pant set. So you obviously have this beige. They also have a pleat down the front and the back of them. You have the kind of like houndstoothy check ones again, and then also the floral ones. So not that many in just plain colors. You only have wine red, grayish, and beige. For all-in-one, you have this fancy trench coat. Now we have seen this trench coat before now. It does actually exist in a couple of other stores. It just kind of has like more patterns to it, but this is the dark brown version. Then you have your classic like camel tan color. You have the wine red, the green, which is a color that has been used like predominantly throughout this game. You've got the tan, the gray, and the bravely red, all in that kind of houndstooth again. The boater hat, which does actually have this little symbol on the side. I can't tell what Pokemon that is. But you have the wine red, the dark brown, the green ribbon with kind of like straw detail, I feel like. Then you have the red ribbon and the gray ribbon. It's kind of giving Madeline. And then we have more leather gloves. These ones are only 3,500, which actually really isn't that bad when you look at a lot of the state of the gloves in this game. I feel like the accessories can be the most expensive, but unfortunately you only have black, brown, white, and wine red. Then for legwear, we have the plaid quarter socks in the red and the tan, and then also just the plaid knee-high, again just in the tan and the red. But these will just sit like where regular socks sit. Obviously knee-high ones will sit just below the knee. And then we have opera shoes. So we have these in black. Again, they kind of have the same label. You have this white, you have wine red, green, and then also these mid-calf boots, which are actually really, really sick. They kind of have like a Pokemon zipper, like a Pokeball zipper on the front, which I really, really like. I actually think these are very cool. These might be my favorite piece, but unfortunately they only come in black or white. And I am actually gonna buy one of these. So obviously we do own this like purpley ready maroon one, so that's actually not available. I'm going to assume that that's the one that absolutely everyone gets given, so therefore it's then not for purchase. But I'm gonna purchase this green one as well, even though I absolutely know that I'm never gonna wear it. But I do kind of just want to show you the customization level again. So if you hit X and then whilst you're on the main menu, you just tap your minus button. We now obviously have a couple of these, so you can hit minus to show other colors, and you can do a mix and match. So the green comes with the black shirt and the white kind of neckerchief. The red actually comes with the white shirt and the black neckerchief, but now we can actually do a mix and match of these. So if I wanted to, I could go for the green with the black underneath, or I could do it with the white and the black underneath. And that goes for pretty much anything that you have within the game. I know a lot of people have said, well, like the jeans have two colors on them and has customization, but I can't tell what it's actually changing. So the first color actually changes the color color of the jeans. The second color actually changes the belt. So that's kind of like a lighter brown. We have a red, and then we also have a dark brown. So if you're kind of struggling to see what does change, specifically on the trousers, it's most likely going to be the belt that is changing. And there we have it. There is everything that is actually available to wear in Pokemon ZA. I'm gonna link the rest of the videos that I've made about this topic at the end of this video, so if you do want to go back and watch those, I basically have timestamps for like every shop, and then I also made a more specialized video kind of focusing on those smaller assets like accessories or just like very specific designs that I noticed that people were asking me a lot about. So if you are looking for something a little bit more specific, I would definitely go check out that video first, and then of course I have my very first like big overview of all the clothes within the game, minus this boutique, which now you all have. It's not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna wear much stuff from here. I think the most popular item are definitely gonna be those boots, but that's mainly just for me. I wish that they had more color options than just black and white, and also the trench coat. I feel like a lot of players I've seen actually like rock the trench coat. It's not my particular style, but I do know people have been absolutely styling the heck out of it. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this one was as helpful as all my other videos on Pokemon ZA fashion choices. I appreciate you all so much, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.